Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Raggedy Pack. We got that stuff on because it's the finale of Bridgerton, and I've decided to participate this season because I didn't have to buy anything. I actually own this. Igly, meanwhile, went shopping at your favorite discount store, Temu. And Corey, he also has that drip. He didn't have to buy anything. Right, Corey?
Yeah, let's go with that. I just have this in my closet, part of my wardrobe.
Exactly. It's what he prefers to sleep in, actually. It keeps him nice and snug. It's been a minute, I feel like, since we watched the last episode of Bridgerton, just because of like the pace of our recording. And so, you know, last episode really ended on that big, like, meaty, who is going to bend, the queen or Penelope? Or I was on the train that Eloise was going to say she was Lady Whistledown and like sack herself for Colin and Penelope, which would have been cool.
Mm-hmm.
But that's neither here nor there now. So, yeah. Have you guys had any thoughts? I mean, I know we talked about like, yeah, I know we talked about like issues with pacing and stuff at the end of last episode, and I saw a lot of comments like agreeing with us.
Mm-hmm.
Also bringing up that they changed showrunners, which I didn't even know between season 2 and 4, season 2 and 3.
Perhaps it is felt.
Which again, like I don't think it's like drained our entertainment of the show.
Yeah.
At all. It's more just like there's so much going on. And it feels like a lot to take in versus the first 2 seasons felt a little bit more linear. So.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just ready to see how this ends, to be honest.
There's a lot of stuff to wrap up within this episode. I hope Colin and Penelope are good by the end of it, but I don't know, man. That's like a big hurdle to get past the queen.
We can't end this on a...
I was briefly thinking, what if it doesn't go the route of like a happy ending? What if they just legitimately go their separate ways?
That would be different.
Would I be contemplating negative thoughts? Yes, but I mean, I'm just saying anything's on the table.
That's interesting. Yeah, I think kind of circling back to what we were talking about earlier with like the change of pacing and stuff. Like we got the payoff to the love, like friends to lovers arc way earlier in this season.
Yes.
Like, I feel like Daphne's is probably similar. Daphne and Simon, which where's Simon? But I don't know. I would agree. If the payoff is not good, I will rank this probably last. So, just my thought.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Before we get into this, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our other content on the channel. This wraps up Bridgerton, at least what's out. Once season 4 drops, we will, of course, revisit. But replacing it, White Lotus, all first 4 episodes of that is available on Patreon. Link for that's in the description below. That will be starting on Sundays next week on YouTube. So definitely consider checking out the Patreon. Link for that again below. There's also a link to our free Discord, links to all of our social medias, and links to the merch store so you can get yourself some handy dandy Raggedy merch. Unfortunately, this drip we have on is not Raggedy merch, but you can look just as good in a Raggedy Pack sweatshirt. I promise. Let's get into this reaction.
Let's go.
My mic was muted. Let's do it.
Why was your mic muted?
Because I was contemplating eating.
Oh, Bruce in his gulag.
Me when I'm left alone with my thoughts.
His posture's so pristine. Look at the way he's holding that teacup.
How did you sleep?
How did you sleep?
Couch was not very comfortable.
I'll give you and your mother some privacy.
Wait, you do not have to leave.
I wish to.
Well, let's stop with the sad soundtrack. Come on.
Yeah, that along like with the temperature, everything feels so
I
cold.
have a visitor in the drawing room.
Serve her tea. I'm not yet ready.
Cressida?
That's what
I
I'm
feel like
thinking.
it's going to be Eloise.
Good morning, Mama.
There she is.
Ah,
Cressida.
Good morning.
I
The
know
new
your
antagonist.
secret.
A happy wedding night.
What are you doing here?
I'm simply paying a visit to the esteemed Lady Whistledown.
The handmaiden couldn't have told her that?
Yeah, kind of a misplay.
Thinking back on everything, it makes perfect sense.
Ooh,
No,
Cressida's got that villain track.
As you are so very forgettable. You are going to pay me double the Queen's reward.
Oh,
So that I
ransom.
might set up my life abroad.
Okay.
Ransom? I
Blackmail.
feel like that's blackmail, brother.
Well,
Elijah.
she is
Miss
ransoming
Cowper,
Lady
Lady
Whistledown.
Featherington.
Elijah?
Penelope and I were just discussing whether or not I'm to be believed. And then
Bro.
ask yourself how it took you this long to realize she is the true Lady Whistledown.
This would have absolutely ate if this wasn't the last episode. If this was like episode 5 and we got married in episode 8, oh my god, I feel like this would have been peak.
Perfect killer.
Ooh. Wrong show, brother.
Okay.
Crescent is just like, yeah, I'm not capping.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a Kalpa,
This is not true.
but no Kalp.
For once, Cressida does not lie.
For once.
I dig. I dig.
Every ball.
Mama,
What terrible things you've written about your sisters, about me, about yourself.
Oh, true.
How could you, Penelope?
I mean, everything she wrote was true, to be fair.
They're just publishing
As your
facts.
husband, he would have grounds for an annulment even the most sanctimonious bishop would grant.
Mama, I do not wish to lie anymore. I must
This-
tell Colin.
Home needs
The
some
truth
better
makes you
natural
free.
lighting.
Forbid it.
That's
Oh,
why I've been
forbid it.
saying this. It's probably by intention, but this house always feels so goddamn dark.
I'm sorry, gosh darn dark?
You played carelessly today, Lady Danbury. The game will not last long.
And what will you do once you have uncovered her?
I will have won, of course.
But what does winning look like?
Perhaps she's merely trying to stay in the game. As a vulnerable player.
Sends another pawn.
A feeling, perhaps, you can relate to.
Perhaps a long time ago.
I wish I knew which piece was which.
I think she was just using the queen. The queen was.
That's what I
You could have had
kind
me
of
in
thought.
checkmate, Lady Danbury.
But then the game would be over early.
Oh,
And
What
you want the
fun
game to
is
go
there
on.
in that?
Lady
It's
Danbury's
not about
throwing
the
rounds.
destination.
It is not seasonal. It is a nervous sneeze quelled by our happy marital bliss.
Okay.
Once women start showing, they are expected to retreat from society. I, for one, do not wish to go out on a whimper.
I would do anything to help you avoid that fate, my sweet.
Be a stay-at-home dad.
Philippa and I are going to host a ball
Host a ball.
centered on the color purple.
And orange.
Purple and orange, okay. Halloween vibes,
Should we
okay.
discuss a budget?
Of course, it should be very, very large.
The
Okay.
coffers are not built for
discussion.
this.
John and I are going to apply for a special license so that we can have a simple, small ceremony at home, after which we shall retreat to John's family estate.
To avoid any
Okay.
further bluster from the Queen.
We should like to take residence at John's primary estate.
In Scotland?
Oh.
It's quite far.
Where is that exactly?
It's in England,
Border.
No.
close to London.
Islands.
Oh no.
That must be at least a fortnight's ride away.
Oh, it is why I so enjoy staying there.
Fortnite?
Bro, you're so Gen Z.
Play some more chess.
But by yourself.
Less extravagant set.
You know the family will be fine.
Do you believe that?
Yeah, once Anthony gets back
Her
from
Majesty
India.
accused me of being Whistledown once, and I survived it.
I was not expecting to see you till later this afternoon.
She knows, Colin, you don't have to hide your ire.
Certainly we should not be having this discussion in front of Miss Bridgerton.
She knows everything as well.
Wonderful.
And why do we all suddenly know that we know?
Because Cressida discovered my secret. And she demands £10,000 to keep it. I'm not asking for your help. I merely wanted to be honest with you.
It is not up to you what we do.
Oh.
And I will not stand for anyone blackmailing my wife.
Well, that is certainly a relief
Him!
to hear.
No, that is kind, Colin, but
She wants to
I
come
can
out
pay
with
her.
the truth. Oh.
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 You've made that higher sum.
slightly more if we're being honest.
Okay, we got the nest egg.
All this time?
When the family was broke.
And that's not their money.
True.
No one is paying her.
And what do you propose?
Colin doesn't have a job.
No, he's got inheritance.
Bring her to see this course of action is ruinous for everyone involved. It is the only way forward.
I think we should just pay her.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Penelope wants to do. She's...
And if she comes back asking for more?
Oh, I forgot about this.
Oh yeah, the three-way.
I didn't know we were actually gonna, like, get it in the
I
bedroom
didn't know this was
scene.
just gonna, like, roll through.
Let the showrunners cook. Anyway, Corey, you're gonna say something?
I was gonna say she's Lady Whistledown.
Okay,
like the problem is she's the subject of the problem, so she should be the one to decide how to solve it.
Yeah, I feel like she was kind of snuffed out, her voice, in that scene.
You insult me if you think this is not still a respectable household.
Mother, leave us. It does not matter any longer.
You insult me, daughter. No.
I have known what it's like to be truly alone when I'm off on my travels.
Poor Mr. Bridgerton.
It is a privilege to travel. But this last year,
He's checking?
I found myself yearning to work from home. It felt as if everyone was busy with their lives without a need for me in them. So I attempted to harden myself into a man with no needs of his own.
You're denying yourself then.
Path I would recommend.
It seems you've come for me to pay you sympathy, but I'm the one who is meant to be paid.
I have not come for your sympathy.
Or to pay you.
For your mercy.
I
can understand why you might hate Whistledown. Her words are cutting and
I think she just wants the bag. She doesn't really care.
You sound as if you are jealous of her.
Oh.
A little bit.
Gagged?
Is that what this is all about?
Her column has reflected the cruelty around her. A cruelty I imagine you have felt too.
Okay.
Ooh.
Make the connection?
And surely your father will welcome you back to London when all this passes. A family's love is enduring.
There's no love to be found
not
here.
his, yeah.
Yeah.
That is the difference between you and me.
Yeah, you have had different upbringings, Colin.
You take for granted that you will always have your family's support. We are not the same, Mr. Bridgerton. And we never will be.
Miss Carper.
Negotiations have failed. He was cooking a little bit.
I have a printer's apprentice who is willing to corroborate the truth.
Kill him.
All for the pleasure of meeting the real Lady Whistledown. You have until the Dankworth Finch ball to pay me. Or the following morning.
Dankworth Finch ball? That's a mouthful.
Perhaps I am not asking for enough from you.
Ooh, we're up in it.
Benedict's hand.
Did you truly like her? Or did you befriend her simply to punish me?
I'm not so petty. I genuinely enjoyed her at the start.
To start?
Perhaps the very initial befriending was tinged with just the tiniest bit of pettiness. Tell me what you were reading.
Colin's journal.
I'm afraid I have failed. And
made it
she
worse.
is double now.
You made it worse, brother.
She requires you use your column to restore her reputation.
Way to go, bro.
You should just let her take care of it.
Seems I have made everything worse. Perhaps
what a
Benedict
man.
is right. It would have been better to just pay her. I will have to ask Benedict to sign off on such a large expenditure. I will have to invent some kind of
Investment. Ruby mine.
What if we just like
should have
split
invested.
Nothing's stopping her from doing this again. It's not going to solve the problem.
Oh Lord.
Meanwhile, Benedict on a side quest.
He's gonna interrupt it. Hey bro, I need some money.
So across
I
like
thought we
3
finished.
seasons. No, round 2, brother.
We're just getting warmed up.
I don't know that
every Benny Boy plotline has involved him having sex.
Have we ever seen an interaction between 3 individuals in a bedroom on anything we've watched together?
On Bridgerton, Colin was with 2 females earlier in the season.
Caught me lacking, brother.
Only the Scottish could dream up such a drink. It is
Scottish?
needed. I purchased this on a trip to Scotland many years ago. At first,
with who?
It was quite harsh on the palate.
With who is a good question.
But with time, it grows on one. You will have my support in Francesca's absence, and also my brother's.
Oh.
If you wish it.
Oh.
The garden.
Go.
You are both adults. You may do as you wish.
She's like, and I slept with her dad.
After all, it is not as though I asked
your
permission.
Are you gonna like tell her right now?
Man, I think she figured it out.
Suddenly going down rather smoothly.
The end of Queen Charlotte.
I didn't know she knew.
No.
I know my father was a good man. And that you have been a very good friend.
A very good friend indeed.
Dub.
And my brother is a good man.
Imagine if you didn't watch Queen Charlotte.
I'm not sure if it happened in Queen Charlotte or the beginning of the season.
I'm pretty sure she saw the
I shall not lose
hat
you for his
in Queen
folly.
Charlotte.
There is nary a man alive with such power.
Ah!
There it is. Because it's when
Imagine
she had...
not watching Queen Charlotte.
Oh, we're done.
You imagine the three of us at a ball.
Imagine.
How would we explain ourselves to
Gross
say,
perpendicular?
Dowager Lady Cheltenham.
He's draping.
How do you stand society events?
You know, I
He's
can
barely
handle
there.
like awkward silences between two people, but awkward silences between three?
Love for a bit of chit chat.
What do you do?
There's three of us here, Chu.
Especially a party of three.
Oh?
Smooches for everybody. Let's play some Apex.
What?
What?
Ark? Oh, he looks just like Iggly.
Yeah. I wish I looked that good. You got that
Chest
shit
hair?
on.
Don't downplay yourself, King.
On God.
My
Super
Timo
handsome.
Alpha cannot compare. That's the part I'm criticizing. Oh.
Hey. Oh.
He's wandering.
His eyes are wandering.
Okay. See you later.
I'm going to have tea with
Blake
my
when he
mother before your
visits.
sister's wedding. But I would spare you the confines of a shared carriage.
So when are we
About to
gonna
put
like?
Bella in a blender, bro.
When are we gonna sort this out? That part of Cressida calling Colin jealous really stuck out to me.
Yeah, when he was talking to Penelope about her being like one of the
he's
most
pulling up
renowned
the-
writers.
I think he's become increasingly self-conscious, and he wants to have he wants to prove himself essentially that he can protect Penelope, but he's just making things worse.
That solicitor.
Lionel, whatever his name was.
Now the song goes on.
The cake guy? Lord Royce?
Yeah, the cake man.
That's this guy.
Nope.
Featherington,
Walter Dundas Esquire, I do remember.
Oh.
Walter Dunder Esquire.
The third?
the money you
What if you just
inherited
poison the
from your
cookies?
Aunt Petunia. From what I hear, she was in a perpetual state of poverty.
Who's to say?
That is the smallest bite I've ever seen.
He's making it last.
I believe the Crown will agree that the Featherington title should be transferred to a more scrupulous family.
Oh.
I should be submitting my discoveries to the royal authorities this week.
Ate her up,
It's all
no crumbs
catching
like
up.
that cookie.
Uh-oh, we're about to absolutely can this guy in the next whistle down.
You stole from them. You humiliated them. You
Okay.
stole their dignity. What you and I have done is not different.
We're both to blame. You're just as bad as me.
Who were you protecting with your collar? Myself. Oh, from whom?
My family.
The world.
You.
How was I to raise daughters when all my life I was taught that all power comes from a man? What you have done
Are?
entirely on your own.
Are you proud of her?
Oh, wait a minute. Character development.
What the Lady Whistledown write about our disgrace when I am exposed?
No balls. Can't show your face to the tongue.
She will write whatever I like her to.
Oh.
Let's go.
Snap.
We make the narrative.
What a thing you have made for yourself.
Perhaps we are more alike than I care to admit.
I did not expect you to settle quite so far away.
Anthony and Kate are headed for India.
Yes.
What? I wanted to see them this episode.
It is difficult, sometimes, to hear my own voice amidst the noise of this house. Whereas with
Y'all are
John,
too loud.
Yeah.
I hear myself.
That's Raggedy House.
And you could not have found silence and beauty on Oxfordshire.
I would have been too tempted to come home regularly.
But you will come back.
Oh.
Of
She's forcing
course.
herself to grow.
I thought that is what love must be like for everyone. Surprising, forceful, quick. But you have shown me that there is another way, that there is beauty in the slow approach. You are already so wise beyond your years. I think you'll do very well in Scotland.
Thanks, Mom.
Violet at the buzzer.
Saved.
Walking in.
Now it's up to Colin.
I take thee to be my lawful wedded wife. To have
Oh, when we said small, we meant small.
Stay forward.
Just family.
Ah, the Montridge.
Of course.
Montridges.
I take thee to be my lawful husband, to have and to hold from this day forward.
That was us not long
rich
ago.
and
Yo.
poorer, in sickness and in health.
We're about to be poor, all right.
May you now live together in holy
20 grand.
until your dying breath.
Can you guys like look away?
John doesn't care.
Cute.
A little short, sweet kiss. Let's go. Good job, guys.
Have I been overly influenced by the minister's treacle speech, or does Lord Anderson seem rather taken with our mother?
She looks happy.
He's making his moves.
Now that I am wed, Mother's attention may turn to you again, unless she is distracted.
Excuse me.
It was a beautiful ceremony.
Oh.
I thought so.
Second only to the beauty of its hostess.
Ah. Riz.
Save a dance for me at the next ball.
The Dagworth Finch ball.
That one, yes.
Yes. Would be most adequate.
Let's go. Unk still got it?
Unk?
A toast, if I may.
It is your wedding after all, bro.
Wife.
Hey.
Words to express my adoration.
The bold maneuver he was discussing?
Lady Bridgerton, I see your openness reflected in Benedict. Your charm, in Colin,
Oh.
your wisdom in Eloise.
I mean, openness is quite right.
What about Anthony?
In this moment, when I feel so
He's not
much
here.
gratitude for my new wife,
My goat.
I feel it in equal measure for the remarkable woman who raised her.
Hold on, bro. When did you become a wordsmith?
He's silent, but he's always observing.
Yeah.
Bro just ate? No crumbs?
I believe the last time I nearly moved you to tears was when I first started playing.
She was not the only one. I wept in my room from the hideous chord combinations.
Wow.
Francesca looks older than Eloise.
I thought she was.
Oh? No, I'm pretty sure
Yeah, she
Francesca's
is.
younger than Eloise.
I thought she was the second oldest behind Daphne for the girls.
Yeah, she's just been away.
Why would she be away?
I don't know. I forget the exact reason, but that was the explanation given at the start.
Eloise is older. Eloise is 19. Francesca's 18.
Okay.
Okay.
She thinking about her own mom? Never mind.
Nah, she's thinking about Colleen.
Colleen? The hurricane brother?
May I speak with you?
May I speak with you? That's your husband, bro. Rack him into shape.
I planned to speak with Benedict tonight. I only wanted to wait until after the wedding.
Good. I do not wish
Do
you
not
to speak
ask.
to him.
Oh.
I'm running out of time.
I cannot ask
The truth
you
will
to
come
lie
out.
to your brother on my behalf. Your family, the one you've
It's
so
perfect.
kindly shared with me, they are too good.
Then how am I meant to help you?
By loving me. You've given me so much already. You've taught me to hold my own. You have shown me I'm capable of pleasure beyond imagination, but
Okay.
With that little smile.
does your kindness, your empathy, how much you care, just being you is enough, Colin.
You don't have to be
I don't
Superman.
need you to save me. I just need you to stand by me.
Exactly.
For a team.
Just be yourself.
Kiss me.
I want very much to do those things.
What is that restrains you?
I'm a big dummy.
He feels lacking.
Miss Cowper still hangs over us, and as long as you live with this secret, there will always be something between
Then
us.
you have your answer.
Solution.
Perhaps that is the key.
Come out.
That's what I've been saying.
That's what bro's been saying. He's
I've been
smarter
saying
than the
so
rest of
years.
us, Corey.
Yeah. That's always been the case.
He said, last episode, word for word, Penelope just announced to everyone.
Gotta beat Cressida to the punch.
Your Majesty.
Oh, no way did she write Charlotte a letter
Oh. Wait. To the mamas as
I
well?
received a letter from your wife.
We had better sit.
The audacity, bro! That's
got the
hilarious.
receipts.
£1. British currency, bro.
Oh.
What is the plan here? Is that going to Cressida?
It is no wonder she's turned out the way she has. The house is far
Okay.
too warm.
You're right, sister. It is my wife's doing.
Present yourself so that I may see what I have to work upon.
Certainly,
my.
Joanna. After tonight, it will matter no more.
She doesn't know what she meant by that. Third time this episode.
It's a trend of threes, brother.
I believe he is with someone else tonight.
Oh, we're swinging.
Should we invite someone else to join us then?
Oh.
As much as I've enjoyed the three of us together, I was hoping it could just be the two of us tonight.
I want some more
he's getting
intimate time.
outed.
Have you not enjoyed having Paul with us?
She's been jealous.
Very much, but my
Paul's been getting too much attention.
and I am beginning to care for you, Benedict.
Ooh.
She's trying to close the circle. I guess the triangle.
Openness, your abundance of
He is
love.
very open.
I'm beginning to wonder what if we did allow things to grow more serious between us.
So you're outing Paul?
You were extraordinary, but
Wasn't this whole thing your idea?
What?
I'm not certain that serious is what I want.
You say give him a few years to, you know, get wild.
Is it because of Paul?
No, Paul could be Patricia or Polly or Peter, all three at once.
He's open?
What has happened ever since I met you has made me realize how good it feels to be free.
Doesn't want to be locked down. No ball and chain.
Or does not like the constraints of marriage.
Thought you wanted the same thing.
I did, till I saw what it felt like to share you.
Ooh, you're special, Benedict.
I am as surprised as you are.
She does not want to be in the chair.
I believe it's a couch.
I support your wishes, but I must say, even merriment can grow tiring.
True.
Tired of sleeping around?
It felt good for once to want to commit to someone. Thank you for reminding me that is possible.
One episode is all it took to like come around to this decision.
Exactly,
That's
bro.
crazy.
It's been the theme of this season. Everything happens in the span of 15 minutes in an episode.
They should have ate a little bit more.
On God.
Paul's being kicked out to Polly.
Finding you here.
Oh.
I think it rather ordinary, in fact, that I find myself yet again swinging to and fro, not moving in any particular direction.
You're not the only one who's been swinging.
If I'm going to attempt to make change in the world, certainly I shall need to see some of it first. Meet people who are
Valid.
not my family or debutantes in the marriage mart.
I thought you were more interested in fitting in this year.
I think I am properly done with all of that.
There she is.
So valid, so true.
The more I learn, the more I realize how little I know.
He is wise.
We should not let so long pass again between us before we meet on these swings to be entirely confused together.
Best
Yeah,
moments.
it's been a while.
Since like season 1, right?
I feel like it's
Can
been
we
a
meet
little
on the
bit-
swings, bro?
Yeah.
My efforts will be wasted, knowing the disappointment that awaits behind those doors.
I thought it was supposed to be orange and purple. Holy shit.
There
It
you
is
go.
orange and purple. Bro,
Were
cooked?
they not involved in this at all?
Wait, is this Penelope's doing? Did she bank for all
Nah.
this?
Nah.
I think this is Penn's work.
That's what the money was for. She gave to Varley. Because she was turning herself in anyway.
Thank you!
Thank your sister.
Well, it must have been you. Who paid for all of this?
Ah, Igly, you're so smart.
I simply can read,
The
cousin.
greatest ball Mayfair has ever seen.
And she's not even gonna own up to it.
It is beautiful.
What are we gonna do about the
Of you.
allegations?
Let them alligate. Today is about becoming free.
There's
This
a
actually
song
kind of
for
goes
us.
hard. How much do you think we dropped on this?
All 10,000.
All 10,000, you think? I wouldn't go that far. Maybe 5.
Okay. A lot, though. Big chunk.
Yeah. Is this also serving as like a stage piece for Penelope to come out with the truth in front of everybody? Or...
This is Ellie Goulding?
Oh, I think I recognize this part.
Kazama. Light?
I thought I was going to drop.
Light.
Okay. I did not. I expected like a little bit more there.
It's definitely Ellie Goulding.
Your Majesty!
Here we go.
Forgive us, Your Majesty. We do not have a perch for you because we did not think you would accept our invitation.
It is not your invitation that brings me here.
Let's whistle down.
Oh.
We should have invited Cressida for this.
I received a letter earlier this week from Lady Whistledown.
But the Queen does not want the game to be over.
She calls upon my mercy, asking to address you all herself.
Oh.
To plead her case publicly. So I turn the floor over now to the scribe herself.
The scribe, she says as if it's offensive.
A scribe is a person who writes, Joe. You
know
this. It was deal.
It was the tone of, oh, he's nervous!
Not him.
Not him.
Her.
Oh, okay. I thought she was supposed to do it herself. No backing out now. The floor is yours, Pen.
She bought it.
She did buy it.
Come on, Pen. You had to be like prepared for this.
Hello, all.
Hi.
Or
We're still an introvert.
Dearest gentle readers.
Ah, Corey.
I know. It is no laughing matter. What I have done. I never thought anyone would take my writing seriously. No one has ever taken any part of me seriously. I only realize now how common that feeling must be, to be a young lady to whom no one listens. I wrote about all of you because I was captivated by you.
Oh.
Living our lives so out in the open. And in
Jealous,
writing about all of you, I
perhaps?
suddenly felt as if I had a life. I had power. And for anyone in this room who has ever had a taste of that, they should know it can be intoxicating.
Yeah, the Queen knows.
His little eyebrows.
But I see now how much courage it takes to live a life out in the open.
Charlotte's like, dang,
honor one's
I wanted to
weaknesses
bring the guillotine.
Regardless of the outcome, one always has worth.
Sees her.
Gossip is information. It forges bonds. But I can no longer conceal the biggest piece of information I have.
Which is?
My identity.
Duh.
That is why I am so very grateful to our queen.
Oh.
If she affords me the chance to continue,
The Queen is so
I need to aim
wise.
my quill more responsibly. That is my repentance.
Pent.
Your move.
She seems humbled, but we will be watching that she remains so.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds like a dub.
What is life without a little gossip?
She just want to keep reading. The game
Charlotte
will
just
continue.
wanted to scare you.
Let's go. Crisis averted. 3 seasons long. Wow.
What happens now?
That feels a little...
Everyone just starts beating up Penelope for
Right.
gossiping
Yeah.
about them.
Off with her
Colin.
No, Barney! The bugs!
The bugs.
Okay,
No, we
they-
don't want bugs here. No! Okay. Oh, I was so worried.
Are you spiders are gonna drop from the
Yeah,
ceiling?
from the ceiling, yeah. That's like
Charlotte's
Penelope
Web.
coming out of her cocoon. The butterfly.
Ah.
That is true.
Brother saw the symbolism before it was even expressed. Are you him?
I'm the second him, Igley's first him.
Oh, so humble.
You're also him,
That's
don't
right.
worry.
The three of us are the three-headed dragon.
You are a genius.
She's her.
Shall we dance?
What'd you expect by bugs?
I was like,
Dude,
kind of
we all
look like
servant.
AI.
Could be, we don't know. Also, where'd they get all these butterflies from? Additional symbolism.
Be free.
You cannot tolerate a lie?
Lady Danbury.
Your last column. I know the family well enough to know it was not one of them. There is only one person who loves the Bridgertons more than I.
And it is you, or?
You knew it was me.
I suspect it.
Okay.
I look forward to your next edition.
So we got a fan.
We can now tell that solicitor your money came from my writing. You'll have no recourse.
Oh, solving all the problems. And Cressida gets nothing.
Bro's so handsome.
Yes.
There is something I left out of that letter, but I would not object to an annulment if you requested one.
Ooh.
Nah.
Say psych right now.
She's doing the option. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. She's simply giving the option.
I've done everything I can to try to separate you from her. But the other day, I went back and read all of the letters you have sent me. Your letters have always been the ones I'm most eager to read. And I realized you are her.
You are her.
She is indeed her.
She is her.
Voice. There is no separating you from Whistledown.
He's finally realizing it. Instead of the Blake-ass takes of drop and Whistledown.
You're so ignorant.
But that was bloody brilliant. I think in truth,
Jealous?
I've been envious of you.
He uses bigger words than you, bro.
And now I simply cannot believe that a woman with such bravery loves me.
You're lucky to have her.
How lucky I am.
Oh. He's
So
calling
even
it.
a little bit of your light. My only purpose in life is to love a woman as great as you. And I will be a very fulfilled man indeed.
Bro, you got more than a
Love you.
purpose in that.
We are not sleeping on the couch tonight.
Censor that.
I love you.
I didn't even hear what you said.
Will you please do me the honor of joining me on the dance floor?
Oh. She will join you in many places for the rest of time, brother. That was a good monologue.
Yeah,
oh, here we go. Violet's like trying to remember.
It's been a while. I'm kind of with you, Choom. It is a little bit sad there's no Kate and Anthony in this finale.
Yeah. I read something about his
scheduling.
Jonathan Bailey's scheduling was the reason, but
fair.
If we can shoot last episode, we can shoot this episode. I'm just going to be honest.
We do not know what goes on.
Let me accompany you to Scotland.
Oh, running away.
Oh, spin-off?
I cannot change the world without seeing more of it.
What's west of
I promise you, I
Westeros?
will give you your space.
Eloise has asked to accompany us.
If that does not burden you, my lord.
Yeah,
Not
sure.
at all.
Michaela Sterling. I caution you. Every sordid detail John has spoken about me is a lie. The truth is far worse.
Okay.
New side character?
What has he said?
I am.
Wait, what?
Well, I'm
Yeah, gagged.
Francesca Bridgerton. Kilmartin.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
She was Dunlocked.
Gentle reader,
What was it? What? This
my reticence is not due to a desire to protect any risky
I'm envious.
couplings.
It's like Penelope starts blogging in Whistledown, bro. Could you imagine?
Insane.
Yeah. Colin and I
To all
did X, Y, and
those
Z.
who feel they have been wronged by this humble writer, my sincere apologies.
Bye.
That's rough.
We got to
You
save
had
her.
like an interesting arc, and then it became boring. So see you later.
Even Cressida doesn't deserve her fate. She's just trying to look out for herself.
It was out of desperation. I do wish she had like a happier ending.
I will miss you.
Only until next year. Do you think Mama would ever let me miss her masquerade ball?
I suppose not. I will be there.
Episode 1 of season 4.
I shall join you in your hiding place then.
The swing of fate.
Brother.
What?
I hate you.
What do you mean?
Swing was foreshadowing the whole time.
This author knows better than to make any predictions about what the future may hold.
Swing was
Every
foreshadowing?
chapter, the story is sure to grow richer and deeper.
Could you imagine if like Eloise went with Daphne, and Daphne and Simon are just like rearranging the entire castle with their activities, and Eloise is just sitting in the background reading.
Yeah.
Hi guys, miss you.
See you in 2026.
Maybe.
And so it is with the heaviest heart that I write this final, unbelievably short sentence as Lady Whistledown. Goodbye.
That is unbelievably short. All right, epilogue.
Wow.
Baby? Maybe?
India?
You are. Yes, Queen.
Oh!
Oh,
they
shit.
all have babies.
Damn.
Wait, which one of you said this? Which one of you said this is going to happen?
I didn't say this.
We're going to end with the birth of a baby.
I said that.
Then you, Lord Featherington, is quite handsome.
Gets that from his father.
Wait, Wait. Why'd I say Eloise?
Oh, no.
Penelope's the only one who had a boy?
I'm glad
I guess so.
daughters.
I'm
Yeah, I guess so.
Both marry very well.
I think little Philomena will one day become a great writer without
Phil
any need
what?
of a husband.
I could not have written my book without the help of
Edward
Philomena's
Jacob?
auntie Penelope.
Yeah.
It is better than I expected.
Are you
old enough to read that?
What was that?
That was Colin's book.
I hope he took out some pages.
Yeah.
And with the retirement of my literary persona, I should like to formally introduce myself.
Penelope.
Previous wallflower, current columnist, observer.
Colonist.
I would exit the room.
Colonist?
Nobody unique, and yet I have my moments.
And hopefully, dear reader, you will
The voice transition.
as we begin this next part of our journey. Yours truly, Penelope Bridgerton.
Ah.
Everything is right in the world.
It's in the name. Pen is in the name.
Give me the book, bro.
That's
Give me the
her
book
pen
right now.
name.
Oh my god. Okay, I wish we had a little bit
need
time
more.
to breathe in the epilogue. Because goddamn, that was a lot.
Yeah, we just spawned into 3 babies.
Look, I would like to talk first about my critique again.
Talk to what you.
I genuinely, all of this felt so rushed. Everything from the Lady Whistledown reveal felt so shoved together that it took away this tiniest bit. Not a lot, but the tiniest bit from my enjoyment of the show. Because it's like, oh yeah, Francesca got married last episode, right? I forgot about that. I mean, this season as a whole, there was too much shoved into it too quickly. Like this episode, we had Cressida blackmailing and failing in the span of like 15 minutes of the episode.
It really kind of fell flat.
It did. And that is the reason that I will put this probably fourth. Genuinely. Every big reveal didn't have time to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this was still goated.
Yeah.
Because Penelope, Colin, Benedict's story was great. I wish that Benedict's story wasn't like this side chronicle mixed with other side chronicles, but Benedict's side story was great.
He needs his own season for sure.
Honestly, Francesca needs her own season.
Yeah.
It did feel like more so a footnote along everything.
If it was like Penelope, Francesca, and then like the Cressida drama, that would have been fine. Because you can at least believe with Francesca's character and John's character that they wouldn't want to be the center of attention. But like Benedict's arc, bro, is actually so important to the narrative of the show and the time. Mm-hmm. And it's something that should be explored more. But it's just not. Because it's a footnote in someone else's season.
Get there. Because
no doubt.
It's not with Francesca. I mean, she's kind of wrapped up at the moment. She completed her arc. She got married. She's moving to Scotland. Benedict, like, he discovered something new that he's enjoying, but then Tilly gave him the option of, well, I actually have feelings for you for once. And now it seems like there's some confliction, like, do I want to keep enjoying everything I can, or do I eventually want to settle down with someone? So I think he'll get to that point where he has to make that decision in a future season. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like season 2 was this perfect blend of Anthony and Kate, Eloise trying to like figure out how to like make it in the world, and not really much else. I guess the Penelope reveal happened in that season.
It did.
But it's like, I don't know. I genuinely just feel like the reason this season kind of fell flat for me in some regards, and some stories fell flat, is because so much was combined together when you had so many compelling characters already written. Like, honestly, this season could have ate with just the Colin and Penelope love arc and then Charlotte chasing down Lady Whistledown. And you could have saved, well, I guess Cressida would have to be thrown in there, but you could have saved Francesca for sure, and probably Benedict, and you would have had 8 episodes of, So, all that being said, I love this show. I'm so glad we were pushed so hard to watch this show, because there's no shot I would have watched this at my own free will. And I don't even mean that in like it's just not a show. Like, it's a show that kind of like
at a glance, and you're like,
right,
not really my style. But
it's like Love Island,
and you eat it up.
Right. It's like Love Island. Like, I see it and I'm like, I wouldn't watch that. And then you like dig into it and you're like, whoa,
this cake is good.
Yeah. I love this show. I love the characters. Penelope is probably my second favorite character behind Kate. Or I guess third behind Kate and Anthony. But it's like, that arc was so good. I wish it wasn't kind of like slowed down, but I loved it so much.
Yeah.
I digress.
Would you like to go next, Igley?
I would like to restart my OBS because the camera froze during Blake's monologue.
Oh.
I took my Colin coat off.
Oh,
it was getting hot.
Okay.
Yeah, like, it's Navy standard issue for Virginia or I guess Maryland, and I'm sitting here just baking in that. Like, dude, it's 103 degrees outside.
Jeez.
I'm committed to the bit, but I'm taking that off the first chance I get.
Take off more.
Okay.
All right.
Go.
Hello. All right, so my turn.
It's his turn.
I will echo your thoughts, Choom, for This Is a Chamber. The net did feel a bit cast too wide this season. I think some more focused scope could have benefited. While I do think I do greatly enjoy the Colin and Penelope ship, and I'm always I always vie for childhood friends to lovers as a trope, and like the payoff of seeing them finally get together was extremely rewarding. I didn't have time to appreciate everything because things felt like they were moving constantly. Like, it was like on to the next thing, on to the next thing.
Right.
Whereas like I felt there was room to breathe with the first 2 seasons. Queen Charlotte, I would say the finale came a little bit too fast as well, but it was still a very emotional moment that brought me to tears. I do wish we had a little bit more time with this season, but I still, as a whole, enjoy it greatly. I like the ships we got this season. I like each of the story points. I just wish they were a little bit more separated and had more time. I think what you kind of outlined would have been a little bit nicer. I don't know what writing decisions were made to kind of put everything together. I'm hoping we revisit some points in future seasons, and I'm sure we will, because Benny Boy deserves his time. Eloise, I'm very interested to see where Eloise goes, because I was a little bit confused when Lord Kilmartin like introduced his cousin, because it looked like Francesca was like, why was she like so stunned by her?
I didn't know if she was someone of renown, like that everyone knows, or I mean, because it's not like she's even her sister-in-law. What would they be, cousin-in-laws? I don't know.
I think they'd just be cousins, second cousins. I don't know, but the look was like she recognized her. That was the kind
That's
of
what I thought too. Like she was in awe.
Reaction was, but they just left it there. So I'm sure we'll revisit that in another season. I mean, we got a name, Michaela Sterling.
That sounds right.
I wonder if that's someone like a renowned musician or something. Then that's why Francesca was like starstruck, perhaps.
She would like that.
But it's the fact that we're introducing her and the fact that Eloise is going to be going to Scotland with them as well, I think is going to open up like some doors to some very interesting character development. And like it kind of like is a good continuation of Eloise's storyline of wanting to kind of like establish herself, and her making a decision to step away from home to see the world is, I think, a very healthy one. Kind of what Colin did, but I think for Colin, it felt like he was going on like a bender. But for Eloise, it seems like a good decision. I'm not saying Colin would made bad decisions.
A few.
But one second.
He wasn't exactly making the best decisions all season.
Yeah, he's a bit of a silly guy.
He's a loose cannon.
Mm-hmm. So I look forward to see what else we have, because I believe we have seasons 4, 5, and 6 confirmed, greenlit at this point.
4, 5, 6, yes.
So there's a lot of room, and I hope they take with that confirmed allocation. We have time to pace things out better. If I were to rate them, since I believe you rated them, Blake, I would still probably say 2 as a whole is probably the strongest. I think peak emotional moments for me lied with the Queen Charlotte spinoff, and then I would unfortunately, despite liking this season so much, it would probably be ranked 4th. Overall, I've had a lot of fun with this series, and I really enjoyed our banter.
Like 4th isn't bad.
You're rating diamonds to diamonds,
right? Like every single season has been good. I personally, and it seems like you agree, just feel like this season felt too jam-packed. There was too much meat, not enough bone. And like you said, not enough time to breathe in a lot of these scenes. And it's not like I would still watch this again. I would still enjoy this again. I'm just saying, compared to the first 3 that we've watched, I'm like, yeah, I had a lot more time to appreciate, like, you know, the wrecking ball scene. Bro, the wrecking ball scene was like 2 minutes of them dancing.
Yeah.
Colin and Penelope got married in 2 minutes. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Corey, your turn.
Okay. I mean, echo a lot of what you guys said. I think I agree with Igley. I might put Queen Charlotte as definitively my first. Just overall, it's my favorite in every aspect, followed by season 2, and then season 1, and then season 3. But it's like you guys are saying, this isn't a bad season. Like, if I was rating it out of 10, I'd probably still give it a 9 point something. It's just
I don't think there's a wrong answer.
Yeah,
there's not. And like different
They're
story
all good.
points are going to appeal to you.
Yeah.
I mean, I still loved everything throughout, all the characters and plot lines. But everything you guys are saying about like not having as much time to appreciate it because all the stuff that's jammed in, I agree. I really enjoyed the happy ending with Penelope and Colin. Didn't know if it was going to go that way or not. And the Queen, of course, she had to be talked up by Lady Danbury, the goat, while they were playing chess, but her kind of coming around and realizing that having Whistledown around for a long time it is a good thing. And now that Penelope is like, yeah, I'm going to use my quill for good to help these other girls that feel helpless. I just think that's perfect. And Colin as well, getting into gear and realizing that Penelope and Lady Whistledown are the same person they've always been. So that is very good for him. Then all of them having babies at the end. Very good scene. Luckily,
that was kind of funny.
We didn't have to see, because I know they've done it before where they're like giving birth. So we just got to skip past that point. But yeah.
No, I need to see I need to see Colin's reaction to the crowning.
Oh Lord.
The what?
When the baby's crowning, you know, when it's like starting to come out the head of the baby.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they call it.
They call it crowning.
Why do you want to see that?
He wants to
I want to see. I don't
want
want to see the baby crown. Exactly.
He wants Colin to have to suffer.
I don't want to say suffer. I just want to see like the shock and awe on his face of the miracle of life.
I imagine it's going to look something like mine right now.
I can't see you, Chu.
You can imagine.
I imagine a lot of things about you, Chu. But continue, Corey.
Oh.
What?
Francesca and Kilmartin, their scenes together were good. It makes sense for them to want to have a little private ceremony for a wedding, and Scotland is far away, but I think that's good for them to have that space.
As much as I make fun of Luke, Scotland is not that far away. It is
I guess by carriage or however they're going. They're taking the long way.
They're probably like, I promise you, it's not that far away.
They literally said a fortnight's journey.
I can get to you faster than I could get to Luke if I was leaving from London to Scotland. No, I could get to Luke faster than if I was getting to you.
Okay.
So it's not that far.
Well, not that far, but further than
far,
Violet
but
would want to have to travel. Further than a couple days by their means of travel. So Eloise tagging along as well. I don't know if we will get this, but I would love to see some on-screen stuff of what's actually happening over there. But I imagine at one point they'll just have like another family reunion, and then Eloise will come back into town as well, and we'll kind of figure out what she's going to do, if she's ever going to get married or if she's going to kind of do her own thing.
Okay. I have a thought, and I'm going to forget it if I let you finish. So pardon me for pausing you. Mm-hmm. And this is like, you know, nobody can critique our responses. Like, please, for the love of God. I don't know, and I'm curious to your guys' thoughts, if Eloise finding a husband is best for her.
No, it's not necessary.
She is an independent, free-thinking woman.
Yes.
If she finds somebody like the guy in season 2, cool. But I don't think it should be forced.
Yeah, it should be like pre-ordered.
I would be very curious to see a storyline explored where she is her own individual without a relationship. I think that would be a really cool arc to explore. I don't know where we're going to go with it at all, but she has so much intrigue to her as a character. And I think we have hit every person on the head, even Benedict, being as explorative as he is. We've hit every character on the head to where I'm like, ooh, I'm kind of scared because Eloise is so unique, that it's like, what are they going to do here?
Right.
So I just had that thought, like, as you were talking, I'm like, she really is like the most unique character in this show. So what are we going to do here?
I mean, if she did decide to come back to London and go that route, we know the Queen would be someone that would support her and can make the changes for women to, have more equal rights and kind of do what they want to do, not have to be dependent on a man. So, yeah, it could happen. At the same time, Eloise could meet someone that understands her, but she could get married. So definitely interesting.
She deserves a compelling character arc that is worthy of her character.
Absolutely.
That is the amazing thing with this show, is that every character is written so explicitly with their own intention that I'm like, God, I really hope that they don't, just group Eloise into some kind of like random generic, oh, I fell in love with you arc. Like the arc she had with the princeman. What was his title?
I don't know exactly what his job was.
Whatever. We know who you're talking about. Printer. Was unique. It's somebody who matches her interests, who doesn't match her title in society. I would so much rather see that than, Lord Deglin or whatever coming back and being like, oh, I need a Bridgerton. Like, please don't give me that. Please, I beg you.
I don't think we would.
Yeah,
I'm begging. I'm on my hands and knees, not figuratively, well, not literally, but figuratively. So, anywho, that was a thought that came across my mind as you were talking.
Okay. I only had one more point and bit to talk about, and it's about Benedict. Glad to see he got some more screen time this episode, because he's always kind of been in the background, but he was a little more in focus. Him kind of figuring out himself, but I think we still have a long way to go with his character. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of him. As it stands, I believe Antony is still my favorite character. And then I have a bunch of follow-up favorites after that, of course. Penelope and Colin being some of those. Daphne, I love Daphne, but we don't get to see her that often anymore. So I'd love to see her again.
Don't get me started, bro.
I'd love to see the whole family back together. I mean, in season 2, when we had that game of croquet or whatever it was called, that was really fun. I missed that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to the future seasons. Can't wait to watch with the boys. And that's all I have to say. Thank you guys for voting for this series for us to watch.
Honestly, yeah.
Huge job. Good choice.
This was, I didn't know what to expect coming into it, but I came away very happy, thoroughly impressed, and excited to watch more. So, yeah. Unless you guys got anything else. I think I'm good. All right. That's it for Bridgerton for now. Of course, season 4, we'll be back. Trust. For now, we hope you stick around for White Lotus or anything else on the channel. Definitely hit that notification bell so you don't miss when we upload anything. We'll see you guys, hopefully, very soon.
See ya.
See ya.